Hello everyone, welcome along to the workshop here at Rathbone Manor. And I thought you guys might like to take a look at a little vintage tool that my son purchased for me for my birthday. There we go, here it is. It's a little footprint adjustable spanner, and it was sent along in this nice bit of cotton here, so that looked after it quite nicely in the packaging. I quite like that. I'll still make use of that in the future. Chuck it over there. Right, let's take a look at what we've got here then. Well, this here is a well, it says about 5.5 inches, but probably a 6-inch adjustable spanner made by Footprint, as you can see from the marking there, and also just there too. But it's also marked 1943. This is an ex-government issue tool. I think there should have been, you can't really see it, but there should have been a broad arrow, I would imagine, just above it, but it seems to have been removed. We've got 1943 left over. It works very nicely actually, it runs very smoothly, so whether someone's cleaned this up I don't know. We've still got some oil going on just here, but it does run very smoothly actually. It's very nice indeed. It's very nice. Okay, I've actually got another one of these, a slightly earlier model, and you can actually see there's a few design changes going on between the two of them. I say this is a fairly early one, this one, because it's absolutely covered in stampings, including the number, etc. Made in England, and it's a slightly different looking material too, but that could just be because it's slightly pitted, but it is definitely an older version of it. You can see, look at the difference in the adjustment roller. See the difference there, and it's even in a slightly different position. We look at the dynamic jaws are slightly different too. So I say this is quite an early model, I think, this one. And I'm getting quite a collection of them now. And this new one here fits in just there, and as you can see it's roughly about the same size as this rather interesting little spanner that I picked up at the car boot sale last week on my last visit. This came from my favourite tool stall. I quite like this little fellow actually. It's got a you can turn it into a pipe wrench, and it does, you know, doubles as a spanner too, so it's quite a good one. I like that. But I think what we ought to do really is I think we ought to get a few nuts and bolts on the go and see if this little fellow still works. Okay, so we have this little M8 nut and bolt set going on here. Get them in the vise, get them locked in there. As you can see, we're nice and loose there. Bring in the spanner, get it adjusted up. There we go, get a snug fit on there. Right, it's quite loose. Let's get it done. There we go, finger tight. And let's give it a go, see what happens. Get a nice grip on it actually, it's comfortable. Right, here we go. Oh yeah. Can you see the vise moving, guys? Yeah, so it's got quite a decent amount of torque going on there. Let's get it on again, and minding me knuckles, of course. Wow, yeah, loosened it off again. What about M10? Can it handle an M10? Get it adjusted up again. Nice snug fit on there. Fits on there quite well actually. Give it a go. Hopefully we should be able to see the vise moving about again. Yep, it's got it again. Can we get it off? Wow, yep. Okie dokie. We have a full nut, an M12 full nut. Let's see how much torque we can apply to that. Hang on, there we go, lock him on. Move that out of the way. Right, Oh blimey, hang on. Well, I had to lift it out of the jaws a little bit because it was flexing the washer here. Let's give it a go again then. Finger tight. Washer out the way. Okie dokie. Oh blimey, yeah. I think you'd need a bit of a tubing on here to get any more torque out than that. Uh-oh. There we go. So that's definitely locked it off. Might see if we can undo it without hurting one's knuckles here. Oh, yep. So after all these decades, this old footprint spanner here is still able to cope with nuts and bolts. We haven't damaged it or, you know, bent the neck or anything. It's still running quite nicely. What a good old British made spanner. What do you think of that then, guys? So yeah, still going after all these decades, 1943 to 2023, and still going, still able to work and do nuts and bolts. Fantastic. So thank you very much to my son for picking this up for my birthday, and as I say, it is definitely going into my collection with all my other the same style of spanner from Footprint. Very nice indeed, quite like that. Thank you very much for that. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed popping over to Rathbone Manor and the workshop here today to take a look at this rather wonderful old vintage spanner here. I wonder if this one will still be going in God knows how many years time. Because I quite like this one actually. It's not bad put together. We've got quite an even gap in the jaws there. So it's quite nice, and it's not quite as heavy, I don't believe, as this thing here, but I do like that one. I think I might have to do a review on that because that's quite interesting. Alrighty guys, well, you can keep an eye out on my Instagram for pictures of this, are already up there. If you enjoyed today's video, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will catch you back here at Rathbone Manor in the very near future. So thanks for watching.